Jonathan Mathis, the Sports Judge. Welcome back. Thanks for showing love and supporting the channel. What's going on with the Philadelphia Eagles? I would rather be the New York Giants today than the Philadelphia Eagles, who did not beat the Giants on Thursday night. The game they played against the Giants was not a great brand of football. It was really bad football. Okay, listen to me. The Eagles are a strong candidate for the most complete team in the NFL, a sentiment echoed by many. I'm still processing what happened to the Eagles because in reality, come on now, who would have thought the Eagles would lose to a 1-4 Giants team? I'm really confused as to what happened. This isn't a bad football team. What can we glean from this? It's like every time Philly has a game like this, everybody freaks out. It's like they're not entitled to lose games. Losses happen. But to the Giants? Really? The Giants? Come on now. Is this something we need to be concerned about? 2 weeks in a row. And just think, after starting 4-0, the Eagles have lost 2 straight games, and it's frightening to think what it is looking like for this squad. It feels like everything's unraveling. One thing's for sure, this is not last year's team. This seems to be a chemistry issue than anything with this group, as well with a plethora of other problems. This is one of the most divided teams in football, but clearly one of the better teams. So for me, my issue is less about their offensive struggles and more about a level of disconnection that may hinder further success. And if not on the same page, and if you got players beefing in the locker room, not coming together as a team, that could lead to a downward spiral. Now look, I'm not in that locker room to say what's really going on, but something isn't right. We're allowed to question it. This team is way too talented to be this bad. And they do have talent. The problem is not just a confused identity. I'm telling you, there is a total disconnect. The locker room is a disaster, and A.J. Brown is at the center of that. No culture, no organization. It is a complete mess, a divided locker room, a disorganized staff, and an overall failure to communicate. This team is not falling apart because of the offensive struggles. I mean, yeah, that's a part of it. They're breaking down from bad habits. They are symptoms of bad leadership traits that will spread fast. And while the Eagles look great on paper, they leave behind fear, division, and a broken culture. And the 2 losses in consecutive weeks make that more glaring. These guys are noisy, chaotic, and divisive. Headlines scream. Social media rages, and people are quick to judge them because they are the defending champions. And I think the most alarming thing for me after their 2 consecutive losses is this team doesn't handle adversity very well. But yeah, I mean, we don't really see what's going on, but it kind of shows with a team's approach, their on-field performance, and the body language. This looks like a completely different team from last season, and not in a good way. Obviously missing some guys, but this team just isn't the same as last year. Almost the direct opposite in every way. All you got to do is watch, and you'll see this year's Eagles just are not a good team. But it's way too early to panic. No need to panic. Take a deep breath. You're going to be fine. If you're chasing another Super Bowl title, right, you need to piece the pieces together. There are pieces there. I mean, right now, you think this team is prepared to win anything? I certainly don't. But like, if you're all about winning and running it back, if that's really what you're about, you got to run the ball well. You got to throw the ball well. Like, what are we doing? Have we forgotten how to play football? You can tell the chemistry isn't there right now. Creativity has left the room. A decline in creativity is apparent. Ego and selfhood are destroying what's left of this team. There's almost nothing, it seems, that can bring them together. I feel as if everyone is just looking out for themselves and their own interests. And it's created a toxic environment. There isn't the togetherness. There isn't the togetherness there anymore that they once had. I can't believe how much this Eagles team has declined. I don't see that same level of physicality. I don't see a bunch of dogs on defense that punish offenses with their ability to punch you in the mouth, bully you, and play a game of takeaway. It's the details that are hurting the Eagles right now. The pre-snap penalties, personal fouls, and the big one, communication issues. All issues that are controllables. The players need to be better, but getting the details fixed is on the coaching. Jalen Hurts and A.J. Brown need to be on the same page. They're not running the ball well. They're not passing the ball well. So, I think there's no leadership on that team and toxic personalities. The high expectations remain in the Eagles facility, but as of right now, they are not the physical team their reputation lives up to. It's still early in the year, so this can be corrected. They're not doing themselves any favors by trying to come up with the right words to defend or rationalize this performance. You can't defend or rationalize this. There's no question the Eagles have the most talented roster, but they're looking like an average team. The struggles they're facing right now are coming from all over the offense. Poor play calling, lack of effort, not seeing the field, individualism is literally killing this team. This do me mentality, this just focus on myself attitude is affecting this team. And this season, the pendulum has swung so far towards self that their culture, it seems, now functions as an engine of disconnection. The Philadelphia Eagles in the last 7 days went from 4-0 to 4-2. And now now we can't seem to get on the same page. Their three biggest offensive stars had a meeting to try to figure it out. Everything is not fine. 2 straight losses feel heavy. The offense is in a rut. There are serious issues to fix on this offense. The offensive line is not playing great and it's banged up. And Saquon is not playing like he was last year. We knew he wasn't going to have a repeat of last year. But you would think the Eagles would get him the ball more. Give the rock to Saquon. You have a team that don't have a lot of confidence in the running game as they completely abandon the run game. That's their foundation. Running the football, that's their bread and butter. They got away from that. They don't have a lot of confidence in Saquon's passing game. So, you basically take away one of your primary weapons by not giving him the ball and letting him go to work. The scheme is too vanilla. Everything is in the gun formation. So predictable. They can adjust their scheme and they can figure out some things, but they don't really have an identity for the offense right now. And that's why it's hard to identify this team. This year, they're trying to do a variety of things. And the one thing to me that I see is a team that is not committed to the run game. And we've seen that in the last 2 games. Against Denver, Saquon Barkley only had 6 rushes. Thursday night, in the first half, he has 8 carries for 56 yards. Finishes the game with 12 carries and 58 yards. They ran the ball 15 times in the first half and 5 in the second half. That's not who they are. The offense is horrible. The defense is in shambles. The coaching is not fixing it. There's a softness with this team. There's a lack of motivation. The one reason is nobody is on the same page. There's no communication. I don't want to give up on them, but right now, currently looking at them, they're horrendous in every single element of the game. The biggest indictment is the team is non-competitive and gutless. It's easy to put it all on one guy. But the entire team is a mess right now. And that takes us from the overall expectations of the Philadelphia Eagles to Jalen Hurts and A.J. Brown. You may have seen Brown's social media posts because it's gone viral and it is what everybody is talking about. He went out of his way to say he really doesn't want to be an Eagle. I mean, that's what it sounds like to me. At least that's what I took from it. I mean, you can take it however you want to take it. He cleared the air after his controversial post. But come on. I mean, you can try to clean it up all you want. When he's posting on social media, low-key bashing his teammates or team or whoever it is directed to, A.J. Brown is just acting like a pouty high school wide receiver. Keep that crap off social media. And people say, well, he's a really good receiver. He's your go-to guy. He's talented, all this. Yes. Yeah, he is. But every time he gets frustrated, he's constantly complaining and bitching about not getting the ball and ranting like a madman on X. I think he's part of the problem. And so there's a part of this in a lot of ways that I would say it doesn't matter if the offense figures it out or not. There's too many silly individuals on that team making it all about them. They won't get anywhere like that unless they change their approach. The chemistry needs a lot of work. Can they get this offense fixed somehow? And the reason why I'm not in full panic mode is because around this time last year, they were at a little bit of a slow start. This team needs to work on a lot of things, but I think they'll be in the mix. Too talented of a team not to be. I think at some point they'll get this figured out. All right, everybody, appreciate the love and support. I'm getting out of here now. You guys take care. I'm actually in Orange County. I'm in Santa Ana right now. I'm about to drive back home. I'm going to catch the rest of the USC game. I'm going to try to catch whatever I can. And I know Game 5 of the NLDS is going on between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers, so I would like to get home to see the rest of that as well. But I'm out here because I dropped off a friend. He's at a concert out here, and I stopped in a empty post office parking lot to bring you guys this content before it gets dark in my car. But guys, I'm going to get back on this road. We'll talk again very soon. You guys take care. You guys know where to find me. If you guys like my content, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you like my TikTok, please follow me on TikTok, SportsJudge85, the SportsJudge85. Instagram, SportsJudge85. And you guys can find me on YouTube. Just look up the Sports Judge. But guys, I'm getting out of here. You guys take care. You guys enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Have a good weekend, everyone.